Hello, and welcome back to Miranda's Cauldron. This has been an amazing week, and I just want to thank Sam and everyone for putting it on, taking care of it, and all that fun stuff. I'm Miranda, also known as Rita H, over on other people's streams, and I write young adult urban fantasy. And we have a guest today, so here comes Mama Maggie. Hello, you've been a busy girl. Are we having technical problems?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay. I'm like, okay, I'm not hearing anything. Can they hear me? I just got my internet back about 20 minutes ago.
Ooh, let's just love winter storms and just winter in general.
But the wind has stopped. We have warmed up to -4 degrees.
Wow. I've just got Celsius showing on my computer, and it's -30. And apparently it's going to get colder because the wind is going to pick up. Right now, the trees are still, so that means it's not windy, but still. I'll check later about how cold that would be in Fahrenheit.
Celsius, so we're at -19 Celsius, feels like -25.
This winter is just insane.
I would rather be a little bit warmer than this and have the snow, because once you get down this cold, it doesn't snow anymore.
Yeah, we've had so much snow and drifting. It's crazy. Crazy.
This is the fun temperature where you can go outside with a cup of boiling water and throw it in the air, and it just sublimates and goes straight to being a gas. That is it. Yeah. Welcome to science.
That's for sure. I added Sam's link at the top because that's where we're going to be having our wrap up when we're done here. And the last sprint I'm going to do shorter so we can get over to Sam's, because I'm sure both of us will be on screen with her. Hello.
Yes. And if you haven't filled out the survey, please fill out the survey, because we're trying to figure out how to make this the best possible marathon for the spring, winter spring overlap every year. So yeah, put the link in the chats. Please fill out the survey for us, and it'll help us build a better marathon last time, although this time was an amazing marathon. We have over 100 links in the playlist for the rewatch. So if you've missed any streams, please go back and do the rewatch. Maybe just put the whole playlist to run in the background, because AuthorTube is one of the corners of YouTube that gets the fewest rewatches. So yeah, please help support our little corner. Sub anyone that you don't know. And yeah, let's build each other up.
Most definitely. I wonder if it's because we don't rewatch, because most of us are there for the lives.
I don't know if that's it, or if it's stop. My spoon, my coffee, go away. Look at this little troll. Look at the little troll. Watch. Coffee. Oh, now he's going to pretend like he's ignoring it, because it's got, now he's pretending he's ignoring it because it's got half and half in it. No.
My kitties are always sniffing my coffee mugs too. If there's milk in it, well, they drink it.
Yeah, one of Minion's friends is was in Connecticut on leave and brought me a cup. I think that was so nice.
Okay, I'm going to just skip all the hi comments. There's a lot of us, so hello to everyone.
Hi to everyone.
And
Alyce,
I will say,
Alyce, have you gotten sleep? Have you slept Alyce again was on the overnight. Alyce reads. Everyone should follow her channel. She's lovely.
Mama Maggie says she's trying to send that stuff our way. I need to learn wind magic to send it back. Yes,
No.
keep it down.
No, I
No,
sampled it.
actually, keep it up in the northern realm of Canada, around the Arctic Circle. That'd be great.
Oh, Colorado needs we need the snow for the ski resorts, but yeah. No, it's really nice fluffy snow. It's nice crystally snow, sparkles in the morning.
Well, before we start back to words, I am going to draw a tarot card of the Lightseer deck. I'm one of those lucky people who have 2 of these decks. The first one I found at my friend's occult shop, and they're still smaller than the average tarot. Like this is the average, and then this is one of the Lightseer decks, so it is quite smaller. And then I have the pocket size, because
I love
the first deck I got, it didn't have a book, and I was having difficulty trying to decipher these images. So I found one online with this cute little tin box and a guidebook.
Nice.
And those cards are even smaller. Oops.
How's the card
let's measure it up with the same one, and it's like smaller, which is perfect.
The card stock? Is it a thinner card stock or a thick card stock?
No, it's thick. It's thick, just like the rest of them.
Nice. See, I've gotten a couple of decks that were on when I got the White Oak Tarot. I think I ended up getting a knockoff deck because the card stock is so thin. I mean, like Hoyle, like a regular playing card deck thin.
Ooh, yeah, no, these are regular.
And I was so grumpy.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
And then when I tried to return them, the store didn't exist anymore. So I was like, But they are still pretty. I do love all the little animals in the White Oak deck.
Yeah, they're also so different. I have a few of them. And after, other than my Lightseer decks, my daughter got me the Buffy the Vampire one for Mother's Day a couple years ago. I don't use it as much. It's kind of cutesy, campy, I guess the expression is.
Yeah. I like this one because one of the quartz is where are they? It's otters.
Aww.
And like the pentacles are like sand dollars. Where's like this, they're so pretty. Where's the otters? I think the royal suits of the pentacles deck are otters. And I know Sam would love this deck, but I've been looking for another one. I've not been able to find another one. Oh, here we go.
Oh, the little crown on them.
The Queen of Cups is a little otter holding a coffee cup.
That's adorable.
And the King of Cups.
And what's he holding?
He's holding a coffee cup, a little coffee cup.
Oh, just adorable. Okay, let's see what card for tarot we have for this morning. Queen of Pentacles. I do believe my cards are trying to tell me that I really need to read up and learn and remember the major cards, because I've been getting them often. It's like I don't understand. They're more difficult to grasp. Even when I'm reading the guidebook, I'm like, okay, what does this even mean? But I do know the pentacles are with the earth, as well as for finances, money, income, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And Queen of Horses.
The Upright Queen of Pentacles is a time of success card, abundance card. It is that that frugal, nurturing mother who has created a good balance between home life and work life. The reverse Queen of Pentacles could be somebody who is a lot of, when the queens are reversed, they represent the manipulative matriarch. Someone who is controlling the finances, someone who is jealous and selfish, someone who, and if you get it for yourself, it's could be someone who is out of touch with reality and what it's going to take to reach their goals. So, but yeah, basically the Queen of Pentacles is that nurturing, responsible, practical mother figure who has learned the balance between work life and home life. So she's got that material world balance with the spiritual and emotional world balance. So she's a good card. She's a wonderful nurturer. I'm trying, Sam. But I'm trying, but it's out of print, and it's. I've been trying to find this deck for Sam for like 2 years, and and oh man, the since the Pandy, the occults, we are down to one shop, I think, in our area that still handles magical things. And Dara, they are super cute. They are all super cute. They're it's like oh, here's the Knight of Cups, another otter. Here's the Lovers.
Oh, I see horses.
It like I said, this is a super cute deck. The Fool is a little like puppy, a little mongrel looking puppy carrying a stick. Swords are cougars. The Emperor is a walrus.
Looks very regal with his hat and his staff.
This is Egyptian symbology in this one. There's an Anubis in here somewhere too. But this Ra is the sun, and Kitak, I think the beetle that pushes the sunball. And unlike other mythologies where they have a horse-drawn cart pulling the sun, in Egyptian mythology, it's a type of scarab dung beetle that is pushing the sun like a ball. Okay. Pentacles is elephants. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. The nurturing mother. Temperance. Let's see. Come on. Focus. Yeah, this is a beautiful deck. Wands are different kinds of falcons. And cottonwood branches. So, yeah, it's a beautiful deck. I'm trying. But yes, I'm one of those people. I've got, I think I'm up to 13 tarot decks. I only actually use 2 of them. The rest of them are just because, they're pretty, or I use them for story writing. Like Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso is the one that I use for storytelling, is my storytelling tarot deck. And then I have the, let's see, I have a card here. This is the Cloisters Tarot. It's all stained glass.
Oh, the round ones.
Yeah. I am one of those rare tarot readers that do really well with round cards. A lot of tarot readers don't like round cards because you have to read them like either a clock or a compass. depending on how the card
Mm.
lays, because different angles, because the card, there's no upright or reverse on it. And the cards will be tipped at angles and stuff, so you have to be able to read the angle they're rotating to.
Well, let's start this first sprint. I'm going to dial back and hopefully, knock on wood, that the tech gremlins won't be bugging me, because last time it was horrible. Okay, so I'm going to, dial this back. And let's do a present share. And if it's like last time, it's going to take a couple of extra seconds to show up on the screen. Because we have to be all moved, I guess, apparently, or here we go. Okay, so we'll see you in 25. Happy writing. And how did everybody do during our first sprint? And open my document. Well, brought my papers out so I can revise chapter 9 with the map again. So how did you? Are we having tech problems again? I know everything's been buffering a lot that last stream.
Can you still see me? What is going on?
Yeah, I can, and now I can hear you.
Okay. Because for a moment, I could see myself moving and doing things, but you and the timer were both like, eat, and I was like, oh no. Jenna came in. Hello, Jenna. Rita came in. Hello, lovely. Inca's here. Eat. Alyce, seriously, girl, you're gonna need a nap after all this.
It's all getting all wonky. I'm beginning to think it could be because I've been too active on this week.
Well, it's also the weather's not helping it, and we have a solar storm incoming. So,
and who knows if the timer's even been showing that whole time.
Yeah, I hopped for I was working on Summon Enemies in the Wind. I hopped over to Tangible Reads, Courtney's BookTuber stream. She's running BookTube.
So how about and then everything just kind of Alyce says hello to everybody too, and Mama Maggie, Andrea. I checked the scene for typos and rearranged. Time for a nap. Yes, I agree. Sleep now. Wrap up. So you can have a little nap.
Can we get you some coffee or tea?
Unless you're one of those people who need to nap for more like a sleep. Because I quite often, if I fall asleep during the day, I might do 20 minutes. I might do an hour. It's hard to tell. Everybody seems to be quiet in the little chat box.
I think we're all like on that coasting stream, you know, you get at the end of a marathon where you're just like, we can make it to the end.
I am going to take off the timer. It just keeps on. I don't know if it's my connection or.
I think it might be you because your voice is fading in and out a little bit. It keeps blinking.
Mama Maggie made a suggestion, like the.
Do you want me to try to run
I've always used these timers, but it must be because I don't know. It makes no sense, but because I usually don't have co-hosts, and it seems to be worse. And now it's telling me to wait.
Because you and I am linked into the StreamYard streamer on a different basically channel than you, because we're both going into the StreamYard streamer and then out to YouTube. Do you okay, your playlist is unlisted. Do you want me to pull up some timers? I'm going to stop sharing. Do you want me to pull up some timers or pull up Pomodoro Kitty and share it from my page to see if maybe we can fix the problem that way, do a workaround? What color of Pomodoro Kitty would you like? Pink or lavender or blue or burgundy, greedy. Okay. Nope. Pop off up there. Compress. All right. Are you muted? Am I muted? I can't hear anything. Why can't I hear anything?
Muted because when I had a little message saying about waiting for the StreamYard, it got muted somehow.
Okay. How long do you want me to set the timer for?
About 25 sounds good.
Okay. All right. All right. Can I present? Okay. I have in StreamYard, if you look, you should be able to see where I'm trying to share the Hello Kitty.
Oh, yeah, there
Pomodoro
we have
Kitty?
it. Add to stage. There we go.
Okay.
I forgot to do that last time.
I'm so tired right now. Don't tell
You've been
my
doing a lot of
neurologist.
co-hosting.
Yeah, don't tell my neurologist. I actually am having full calf coffee today instead of half calf or decaf. Shh. Yeah. Morning, Laura. How are you? How's Roy? So what have you managed to get accomplished during this massive sprinting marathon? What have you achieved? Did you do what you hoped to do for the marathon?
Minus that few days, this is the last sprint.
Yeah. Between co-hosting and editing and formatting, I'm actually very happy with everything that I have gotten done. Sam.
Working better. Okay, so it's something to do with my timer. So the next time if I do a lot of streaming back to back to back or daily, I'll just find Pomodoro Kitty or something else and go from there. I personally, I'm not really sure what I got done. It took me days to go through chapter 8, but I took away a lot of unnecessary scenes and dialogue. So that was good. And even though it was a long chapter, it took me, seems like forever. And I did get some of my reflection questions done for 2024. So that was interesting. I also did a lot of reading. Okay, so let's get this next sprint undergo and we'll catch up when we're back. Happy sprinting. And that was that sprint. How did everybody do? I see there were some responses to the question about the series Bible. Chatter back and forth. Let's see. Scroll back.
Oh, sorry. Hubby's about to leave, and he realized that he left his shoes, because he has to wear the boot for his foot, the orthotherapy boot. So he only wears one shoe, and then he wears the therapy boot. But he's just going to go run an errand, so he's not going to wear the therapy boot. And he realized he left his other shoe in the car. So I just sprinted out into the negative 17-degree air Celsius to get the shoe. And my nostril hairs feel frozen now.
Mm-hmm. And it hurts to breathe.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, I haven't been outside. I'll be doing that after Sam's wrap up to feed the kitties. And I'm not walking through the snow. They can just be fed on the deck like they have been. Okay, so there's a lot of talk about series binders, journals, whatever you want to call it. And by the looks of it, most of it has been in notebooks and journals. And the bullet journal type format, just a blank. That's what I'm using for all mine. I have the dot grid. I have one that's like already like the little, I guess they call them, my mind is gone. Graph paper, but now I guess it's grid paper.
The grid paper
so
is the
lots
dot
of
paper.
that.
Yeah. See, I get these little very pretty little journals with like the things that have like just like the color blank pages, and I will go through and I will create different styles and formats of the pages I need. Like I have like a calendar tracker, I have symptom trackers, different styles of productivity trackers. And I will just take these and I will just create different kinds of writing journals and stuff like that with these notebooks. Seriously, Cooper. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I will go through and just create pages and stick stickers on them and like things like this. And that's what I do. I got myself a new, very pretty notebook to make another one with, but unfortunately, I discovered that the paper in it is not thick enough to stop the ink from bleeding through. So what I'm probably going to do is pull the pages out that I wrote and then turn it into like a series Bible, which I keep like, I use the old style comp books. Like we all have
writing.
And I do my handwriting in these, and I also do my world building in these before I transfer them to a digital format. So once I finish with the world I'm working on, I'll probably rewrite it into this so that I have a pretty copy of my world build. Because most of my handwriting stuff looks like this. And it's I do that evidently it's a sign of sociopathy if you write with a mixture of cursive and printed word letters.
I'm a sociopath then. That's what I do.
But it's like, honestly, doctors would struggle to read my writing. And the only reason I can read my own writing is I spent 10 years working in a pharmacy. So yeah. 10 years working in geriatrics and 10 years in a pharmacy means you can read any writing. Doesn't matter what they write. You can figure it out.
So Laura has an 8x5 bullet journal. Oh, I use the smaller ones, the 9x6s or 6x8s or something. Oh, hand-drawn maps. I'll be lost without my hand-drawn maps. I've written this one map. I've drawn it. I don't know how many times because I had it in my head how I wanted it for one at the beginning. And then when I started writing the chapter that they have to go follow that map, it changed again. Yeah. It's fun. So lots of that kind of chit chat back and forth. Oh, and we have Andrea that does a phone app and notebook, and then Word document. So a little bit of both. Graphics in Canva with headshots of my characters and bullet points. I haven't played around in Canva for my series notebook. Inka uses Notion and Scrivener because I find it hard to get organized on paper. I used to have a big A4 binder, but it became unwieldy and can never find anything. I looked into Notion. I maybe spent a minute in it, and it was just so overwhelming. I left. But I did play around in Trello for a while. That was interesting. And fear of writing in a pretty journal. Sarah popped in and then to leave.
Yeah. I looked at Notion, and I know my nature. When I was looking at all of the things, I was like, ooh, because Caro Brown introduced me to Notion when they first started. And I immediately knew that I would spend more time playing in Notion than I would spend doing other things, because all of the little gadgets and fidgets and plugins and all the little options it adds you. That's part of the reason that I've not gotten into Scrivener, because it's just got too many things for me to play with. And I would spend more time playing with it than I would spend actually doing the writing, the editing, things like that. So sometimes simpler is better. There's some people that their whole life is in Notion. Like every aspect of every bit of their life is in Notion, and it works great for them. But I know my nature, and I know that would not work for me, because I would spend more time playing with Notion than I would spend doing the things I need to do.
Mm-hmm. And my fear would be, what happens if you lose your internet? Like if you're in out, like I guess it might be different if you live in the city, but when you're out in the middle of nowhere in the wind in the winter, like you lose everything. So what could you possibly do if you are literally no power for not just a few hours, but like for days?
Yeah, I know people who write
handwriting. You go through all the papers.
Like I know people that they've been using Google Docs for their writing for literally years. And I go ahead and pay for Word and have it for Microsoft Office, and then I have Word downloaded into my computer, because my internet is not reliable enough to support Google, even with all the upgrades and everything. And they're, I copy and paste when I finish a document. I will copy and paste it into Google Docs as one of my backup forms, as one of my backup places to have, because I store things in multiple places. But it's great if you have good internet to have like Notion and the Google Calendar and all of that stuff. But like if your internet is iffy, or if you're traveling to a place where your internet is iffy, to not have access to something you were planning on working on, that's a big glitch. And maybe that's part of the reason that I'm also very fond of paper. However, that has also backfired on me, because one time the goats broke in the house and ate one of my notebooks. And I guess
my dog ate my homework. Oh, sorry, it was my goat.
Yeah, my goat. Yeah, literally, my kids. The thing is we have that farm life, and so it's like to say the calf or the goat ate the homework is like more common than saying the dog ate the homework. And out here, yes, people will believe that. They were like, oh no. So, yes.
I had a couple of dogs destroy a library book. It's like, oh, lovely. You figure it's because of all the different smells. There might have been a smell they just didn't like, so they destroyed the book.
Yeah, I had a book that I bought from the college. They were clearing out their archives, and it was an old medical book. And it was like this. It was literally like this thick. It was like an 8-inch thick book. And we went on vacation, and when we came back, the girl that was house sitting did not realize that when she left to go to town, she had shut the puppy in the room with the bookshelves, and he ate it. And I was sad because doggos, if there's something about the smell of old paper or paper that's been touched by a lot of people, because their noses track to that, they're just like, oh, everyone else got to touch this, why not me?
Exactly. And Cami, gone. I think people are calling this person Mel. Where did it go? Come back here. Have to worry about losing everything on the computer too if it breaks. Had that happen? Yes, that's why I handwrite my first draft. I type it up in just like one of those free office programs you can get online that you don't need to be online to use it. And then I print it out. And then when I read and revise it, I use the paper copy. And then eventually, when I'm somewhat happy with that one, I print them out again and just punch and put it in my binder. Physical copies of almost everything I've got on my PC and hard drives because of the fear of no power. Exactly. Oh, Eva, probably. My dog goes home alone now. You're telling me he doesn't choose books. Yeah. Also print drafts. Same with me. Okay, we're going to do just a short little 15-minute. Actually, we're going to do continuing on for this, which is not quite 20 minutes. And then we will have a little bit of a break before we head over to the wrap up with Maggie. I mean, not with Maggie, but over in Sam. But Maggie will be there. I will be there. A lot of us will be there. See you in 19. And that was our last sprint. I put a comment in the banner that my next normal sprint will be my normal Saturdays at 11 Eastern. So how did everybody do? Did you get that chapter done, that page finished, the revisions done that you wanted to? I did some journaling and some card drawing and went back to chapter 9, wrote it little points down of how I was thinking of maybe shortening it. I'm already at almost 6,000 words, so I'm kind of thinking I may have to split it into 2 and switch it with a new point of view character who's also in the scene. So we'll see. We'll see. Because I don't think there's anything I can really cut out, but I'll have to wait and see. So in the meantime, let's see if there's any updates.
I got the hubby out to go pick up the eldest from her dog sitting job in the mountains. He started to leave and then realized that he forgot his wallet, came back. That's the reason I bugged out on the chat. I apologize to everyone because he was like, I'm locked out. And I was like, so to run, let him in, get him his wallet, get him back out the door. And it was just like, I'm like, But he's funny. He's funny in the morning. He's one of these who he works nights now. He's gone back to working night shifts, and he does really well working at nights because he's this night person. Anything before 10 o'clock in the morning, he doesn't even have the ability to speak. So the fact that he left to go driving is okay. Here's some coffee for the road. Please drink all of it.
So Kona, Sam's dog, is ready for the wrap up. She's snoring away. And some general chit chat. If you want to read through, you can. A few people popped in: Rachel and Eva and Heather. Well, here we have an update. Andrea got 502 words. Thanks for hosting. Thank you for popping in. And since you're commenting, you must have subscribed. Thank you very much. And Jody Jean, sorry, she declined, but the snow came anyway.
Now, I worked so hard to send the snow east and south for everyone.
A couple more chapters proofed by Inca, flagging again, but I need to upload this book tonight. Thanks for the sprints. Thanks for being here. Mel also got 182 words, almost hit their goal for the week of getting chapter 5. Should have it done by the end of the day. Wonderful. Isn't it an amazing feeling when you either finish writing a chapter or you finish revising a chapter? Even though, let's face it, you're not done.
You're so sweet.
Thanks so much for all the sprints and hard work this week. Yes, all the hosts, thank you so much. And everybody who helped put it together. And of course, those who popped into the mini sprints.
Please fill out the survey.
Yes, the survey is not pinned, but it's near the top. If you want to throw in again. Okay. Ninalina got 1955 words today, which is a double of what I have on my usual good days. Awesome.
Nihalina is a machine. She gets those words out. I could get words out. Ugh.
There's a stream happening now. Oh, and there's also, when we're done with Sam's wrap up over at the Heart Breathing's Writing Community, there's the continuing of their virtual writing retreat. Dawn popped in, and here's the survey. And just goodbye. Thanks for popping in. I am going to cut this short so someone can go get a drink, get a snack, maybe even get a cuddle while Kitty cuddles in before the wrap up. So I will see you guys all over there and hopefully at other streams. Bye for now.